What's up, Headless Horde? Welcome back to another video. Today, I got an unboxing for you. We got the Razor Crest in today, so we're going to open this bad boy up and take a look at it. While I'm starting to open the box up, why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button, smash a like on this video, and let's get started. So here's the front of the box before I open it up. You can see the details. It's pretty cool looking. And then the back is what I really like. It's got that vintage feel to it. And you can see everything it comes with. It's got a couple extra figures here at the end that does not come with. But the vintage feel to it, the box is really cool. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and open this up. Alright, so once you pull it out, it's completely covered in this styrofoam. You can see on the outside, it looks like some of the gears and the gear legs and all that. So that's on the one side here. They have their own little section. And then if I flip it around to the back, I believe that this is going to end up being a stand for it. Alright, so I opened it up. There's a lot of tape, which is good because it's protected. But here's what it looks like before I actually undo everything. So we're going to go piece by piece and kind of look at it. Yeah, so let's do it. So, I mean, this is heavy too. I think the package says 16 pounds. I would imagine this is at least 8. You can kind of see some of the details. Back. Top area. Yes, this is pretty solid, man. Alright, so let's go ahead and see if we can put some of this together. So I have the landing gear. So here's the 3 pieces of the landing gear. Okay, and so I believe these are going to go in. There's the slots down here. And it looks like they just slide in. If I'm doing this correct. Oh, there we go. So it actually opens up. There's 2 little flaps that opens up for it. Don't want to jam it. I'll make sure I put this in correctly. Oh, there we go. Okay, so they only go in one way and they snap in. That's kind of cool. So you can't really mess it up. So it does only go in one side each. So we'll flip it around, toss this one in. There's some pieces here. Let's see, the other one is. They do a pretty nice job hiding the actual. So this piece fell off already, huh? They do a nice job of hiding it, so you can't really see it. So this piece is actually broke. Look at that. It's actually broke. So I'm going to have to contact Hasbro, and they're going to have to make me a new one of those. It's probably why it fell off. But anyways, this does go snap right in here. So that's a little disappointing that it broke. Alright, so that's snapped in there. And then the last one is going to be on the bottom here. Trying to figure out exactly where it goes. It looks like it might be right here. There we go. Alright, so the landing gear is in. And that's how it stands. Let me bring the camera down just a little so you guys can see it. So there it is. Alright, so the next piece I'm going to put in here, this part fell off, so we'll snap this piece back in. So it seems like most things just kind of like, you got little tabs and you just snap it in there. this piece isn't snapping in, so I don't want to push it too hard, but let's see here, guys. Let's see how it snaps in. Oh, there we go. All right, yeah, so it snaps in pretty nice actually, so it holds. It must not have been snapped in when I took it out of the box. All right, so then we got the jets or the thrusters. This is pretty cool looking. So if I show you the inside of that, you can kind of see how it makes it look like it's actually in movement. So it's actually ignited. And there's the wing. And there's a bunch of panels on here that you can take off as well. Because you want your Jawas to kind of like take off the pieces like in the show. All right, these guys are just going to snap in two. And I think I put that one in wrong because it didn't feel right. Yep. So again, you can't really put it in incorrectly because it does snap. If it doesn't snap and you have to force it, then you're probably not doing it right. So this is like actually one of the, that's the opening. And then there's a piece that goes with it. Again, it wasn't connected. Interesting that it doesn't come out like 100% complete for you. But, and then these, just going to slide in with the tabs. And that one didn't really snap in, but it seems to be in. So, all right, we're going to go ahead and press the second one in. All right, so now we got, and it actually did snap. It just snapped in. So, all right. Let's see. I'm a little disappointed with this piece. I can't believe that broke. Yeah, it definitely snapped. Yeah, I'll have to contact them for that. All right, so what we got? So here's kind of a front end view of it. With the engines on. There's the rear end. That's pretty cool. All right, let's see what else we got. Looks like we got some guns to put on. So here are the guns. These are just going to snap in the front here. There's two of those. And again, I don't think it's going to allow you to put it in wrong. So I'm going to assume, let's see, which way would I put this in? I'm actually not sure which way he's going. I'm going to take a look at you do get directions just as well. I just don't want to put it in wrong. So the thicker part is up. All right. So they're going to go in this way. I kind of figured that because you don't want to see the screws, but I just wanted to make sure. Yeah, it's snapping nice. So the guns go up and down. So there we go. There's your front cannons. It's starting to look like the Razor Crest. All right. So next we have. That might be it for the ship actually. Let's take a look. So we got. So I'm gonna put this guy down I'll move it over just for a second here. All right. So you do get 4 carbonites. So there's one. There's another. One. And there's that one. So you get 4 of those. I'm assuming those go inside the ship somewhere. We'll figure it out. Here's the stand that was talking about earlier. See that? And then what happens is, I guess, these 2 plastic parts are going to hold the ship up. So maybe we'll do that at the end of the video. So again, I'm going to assume you can only put these in one way. Yeah. So they're both different sizes. So I can see it's probably going to be angled once it's on there. So there's your stand. So like I said, we'll put that on at the end. All right. So basically now we have all the extra stuff, and then okay. So here's Mando. So Mando, he doesn't even come with the card back. He's kind of just thrown here in a bag. Interesting that he didn't come with the card back. Wonder why. And then his weapons come in this little baggie. Now the cape is pretty cool because at least it's a fabric cape, so it's not like plastic. So that'll probably allow him to sit down much easier. And unlike the vintage collection of, or not the vintage, this is the vintage collection, but like the OGs, these guys will their heads will go back and forth. You can bend their arms, and you can pose them up a little bit better than the original. Knees bend a little bit, their ankles turn. This one's very stiff, very, very stiff. There's Mando. And then he comes with this whole bag of assuming their weapons. So we got, let's see what we got in here. So there's 3 things. There's the jetpack. There's jetpack. His blaster. And then his rifle, which unfortunately is a little bit bent. But there it is. So I'll see if I can put some warm water in there and strain that guy out. If you ever have something plastic like that and you want to try to correct it, you can always try hot water, and then sometimes it becomes a little bit more posable, so you can fix anything bent. You can see there's a little bit, a couple different spots. So I'll see what I can do with that. All right, so there's that. So we can toss his, toss his backpack on here. Jetpack. So the cape, it's interesting because the cape is probably going to cover this. And there's no like hole in the cape. It's kind of, I'm not sure. I would have to look at the show and see. Does he wear that cape over the jetpack? I don't think he does. So I don't know if you were to would take the cape off. The cape will come off. So that's possibly what it is. You just take the cape off if you want the jetpack on. If you don't want the jetpack on, then you put the cape on. Yeah. So anyways, there's that, and I'll give him his blaster. And there is Mando with the blaster. Okay. All right. So we got him set up. Let's see what else we got. Oh, so before I get to all that, here are the 2 special characters that came with this set, and these are on the cardboard and the hardback here. So here's Grogu. Get that glare here. There's Grogu, and I believe that this one should be the Jawa. So there's the Jawa. We'll open these up. Maybe. I'm not sure if I want to open these up yet. I'm definitely Grogu. The Jawa, I'm not sure yet. We'll see. But Grogu, I'm sure I'll open. So have that, and then in here we got a ton of weapons, bags. So this probably will go in one of the compartments in there. I think that's what they have in the ship inside, is they have like a bunch of things you can set it up. All right, so I'm gonna move Mando here. I'm gonna move the weapons for now, and let's take a look at, see if we can open this thing up a little bit and see the inside. So there is a button here somewhere. Where did that button go? Oh, so the button actually is, if you guys want to see it, it's at the very, very top of the ship. That little white part right in the middle there. So it's right here. You click that, and now this whole top part comes off. So underneath, you can see, you can probably stack those carbonites blocks here. And then you can slide them, and it's actually kind of cool because you can slide them over into this section and put them up like they are in the season 1. I think it was like the first episode that they do that. So let's see if I can get a couple set up for you. Let's see. So if it's in the ship, yeah, so it's gonna be hanging that way. There we go. So if you want to slide him all the way over there, that's what it looks like. So you can see on the bottom there, he's kind of hanging out. So in the ship then, I put this back in, he would be right there. Alright guys, so here's the inside. I'm gonna kind of zoom on in. You can kind of get a feel for what's in here. So here's that stuff I was talking about that does not get removed. There's like backpacks and that kind of stuff. Then there's the cargo net over here. And then if you pop this open, here we go. This is the part that opens, and I'll swing around here, and you can see that the whole side end opens up here. So now we can go back and we can open this up. And this is where I'm gonna drop this in here. And this is where you can store all those little weapons. I know it's a little dark, but that's where all those extra weapons will go. And if you look straight back, let me close this. If you look straight back, and you see a little silver dot almost, that's actually a toilet. So it's a fun little piece there. If we scroll back to the back of the ship, we have another panel that we can remove. I have the longest nails, but there we go. So it actually reveals in our cannon, and then just pops up. And then you can swing it around, swivels, and then you snap it back down, and you can replace the panel. So like I said, it is nice because everything snaps pretty nicely, so you know if it's locked in or not. So there you go. I'm gonna swing over, kind of around the ship here. I'm gonna go ahead and drop this so that would drop over. So it gives a nice little cool view. Almost just like a sand crawler from this view, a little bit. Come around back this way. And there's the other engine. All right, I'm gonna swing this around, and I'm gonna come over to the cockpit. And you can see, so there's gonna be plenty of room for Grogu in there. And then this piece comes off, I believe, in the back. All right, so that just gives you another shot of the overall engine there. And this is the button I was talking about that takes off this large piece. So that's gonna snap back in there. And like I said, there's a bunch of panels that come off. So like if I come over to the engine here, like this piece comes off, and it just kind of reveals different parts of the engine. And there's a few of them on each piece. This is the big one. So it depends how much you want
to get shot up or, you know, whatever. So there's a couple different pieces there. So that's pretty much what it looks like inside. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and put it on that stand for you guys. All right, so there she is. So you can see it's definitely in flight. So it's a cool little stand. Like I said, so you could display it either as you could display this as landing gear, or you can just display it as on the stand here. So I'm not sure which way I like better. I probably would go with this for a while, but I do like the landing gear out too. So anyways, guys, that's my review. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you like my content, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. And don't forget, keep those heads on. Take care, guys.